Good afternoon again. Now, one of the realities of where we are located is that it's going to be, as we see, quite windy. But I want you for the moments to really understand and appreciate what we're trying to achieve here this afternoon. Now, earlier this calendar year, there were a number of regional teams that left this island to represent Barbados, both at the junior level and in the females at the junior and senior level. We currently have the Barbados Pride men's team who are participating in the regional CG United Super 50 that's being played in Trinidad. Why are we here today? Two of those teams, namely the Barbados Pride women's senior team and the Barbados under 17 male team, were able to achieve something that is truly remarkable. Both teams achieved the double. The double where they went in St. Kitts and Trinidad respectively, and were able to win both tournaments underneath the auspices of the Cricket West Indies regional competition. Now, before I even invite the first individual to speak, I want to make a very short comment about the preparation that we were able to witness of not just these two teams that achieved success, but also the other regional teams that were able to play during the course of this calendar year. In Barbados, we have a program, as all of us know, called the Celebratory Center of Excellence. Some persons have a lot of different opinions on the productivity from that program. But there's no one who sits here this afternoon in terms of the players or any of those who represent us at the regional senior level who have not had the opportunity to go through that very important program. The person who I would invite to speak earlier was part of conceptualizing the main focus back, I believe, in 2009. That's in our President Condé Riley. And we at the BCA have continued that program for the last decade and a half, and I've seen many cricketers, from West Indies Test captain in Craig Braffett, or One Day International captain in Shea Hope, or women's captain in Haley Matthews, and a host of other players having been exposed to this program. So the preparation from that program and then into the national sides that we are celebrating today, we also must give huge credence to the coaches that would have been working with these teams within the Center of Excellence and also when both teams went off on the regional scene. One other thing that you all need to know, there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. We have a secretariat here at the Barbados Cricket Association led by Dr. Roland Toppin, and we have our sister or slash brother in Kensington Over Management Inc. who manages the facility here at Kensington. Everything that we do is not something that we do by chance. It is methodical, it is strategic, it is to be giving each lady, each man the opportunity to realize their true potential. So what we are, during the course of this very short celebration, are doing is really saying to you, we've been here to put the infrastructure in place. We are celebrating you who've gone on the field of play, and the support that I see here with the family and friends of those members who will be spoken about today. It is again a testament of what we know. Any strong rock needs to have support, and I want to commend you, the family, and the other members and the friends who are here to join this ceremony this afternoon. At this point, I am going to be inviting the boss man, the president of the Barbados Cricket Association, a CWI director in Mr. Condé Riley, to offer a few remarks. Mr. President.
Good afternoon, all. Thank you for coming. It is very windy, so I'm going to have to hold these few pages I have here. Barbados has a rich tradition of winning regional championships and also producing a host of wonderful players for the international cricket arena. I believe that all of you know of our national hero, who would be, I'd say, the ultimate in our production line, having gained the highest accolade that this country offers, and becoming our first national hero. Today we have assembled at Kensington Oval to celebrate the outstanding performances of the Barbados Pride under 17 male and the Barbados Pride women's cricket teams. Let me be the first to say that it is with great pride that we celebrate with the Barbados under 17 male squad, who created history when they were crowned champions of both the 50 over and two-day tournaments that were held recently in Trinidad and Tobago. Despite the weather, this squad in the 50 over competition registered 2 victories, accumulated 16.2 points to emerge as champions. The two-day tournament further tested the cricket smarts of this special group. A draw against the Windward Islands in the first match meant that we needed to secure important points in the remaining 2 matches. We registered an important victory in the second match against the Leeward Islands before securing an important draw in the third and final match against Guyana. During these 3 two-day matches, I believe I should mention 2 players who did exceptionally well. Revere Cottle and Jaden Webster, who made 111 runs each, with leg spinner Zishan Mutara taking 14 wickets. And you can look out for these 3 young men in the future. They're all very talented. Congratulations to head coach Dexter Toppin, assistant coach Nemo Wynn, manager Dwayne Bess, and physiotherapist Queen Dalrymple for providing the management environment that allowed these young players to express themselves so well on the field of play. We salute Captain Zion Brathwaite and each member of this team who, using their natural skill, made those critical decisions for the benefit of the team. Each run scored or wicket taken was always aimed at achieving victories for Barbados. A great job to all of you. What more can be said about the 2023 Barbados Pride Women's Squad? Our 3 times a lady double crown regional champions have shown why they are in a class above the rest. The first championship was achieved in 2018. They did it in 2019 and now in 2023. We are convinced that the female cricketers being produced in Barbados are truly an inspiration for the future generation of players. Stars will continue to emerge for the Barbados Pride West Indies and also for the franchise teams across the world. This Barbados Pride women's squad had 2 captains in Haley Matthews, 50 over, and Shakira Selman, T20, for the tournaments which were held in St. Kitts Nevis. The combined efforts to achieve victories were indeed not just for individual glory, but from the results it was evident that the brand of cricket played was superior to any of those of the opposition teams. On the field of play in the 50 over tournament, the Barbados Pride women won all 5 matches en route to accumulating 20 points. Important contributions were made by a number of players, including Captain Haley Matthews, who took a hat-trick against the Windward Islands and scored the most runs for the country. Kishona Knight recorded a century, 144 against Jamaica, and also a half century, 55 against the Windward Islands. In the T20 blaze, the Shakira Selman-led Barbados Pride squad won 4 of the 5 matches played. The victories were achieved against Guyana, Jamaica, the Windward Islands, and the Leeward Islands. Our champion Barbados Pride women accumulated 16 points at the end of the T20 competition. We must also salute head coach Corey Cullimore, assistant coach Ryan Hines, Manager Danielle Small, sports therapist Chanel Trotman, for a job well done. The directors of the board of the Barbados Cricket Association are extremely proud of the achievements of both teams. From my own perspective, I encourage members of both teams to remain healthy and also strive to be consistent in your future cricketing endeavors. Also try to maintain the high standards you have set, and we wish you all the best for the future. Thank you again for making your family, friends, the BCA, and the country at whole very proud of your exploits. Thank you.
Thank you, President Riley.